What's up? I'm trying. I hate these things. They always spill. I hate whoever came up with this stuff. Every time. Those of you that wonder, it's completely harmless, so Mother Nature will not die. Gotta make it perfect. Good enough. Sometimes it's a scavenger hunt finding this stuff. See, now there's more up here. There it is. Come on. Slide in a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right. Okay. Somehow this slides back every time. upside down. Back. Actually, gotta get that one. turned around somewhere. I'm not sure if I can right here or not. I would, but I don't know if I'm allowed to back in that, so we'll find somewhere up here. And I would just loop around, but there's just too much cars right here. I think there's a spot here somewhere I can back around. Either here, which I'll probably do it here. That'd be better to just pull in there and then back out that way. Well, maybe not with that thing right there. Or just spin around in this dirt lot, I guess. Screw it. We're gonna do it. I don't like doing these jackknife turns, but sometimes you just gotta do. Definitely can't with the load on. That tips or whatever, and it ruins the tie downs, the shackles. They get caught on the tires of the frame and it just destroys them. But, well, we got turned around. We're good. Heading back to the warehouse. I actually forgot to load one of my orders. I was supposed to deliver here. The paper, I thought it was the same lot number as another order. Or something. Or I just missed it. I don't know. Things happen. It's alright. Won't slow me down much today, so I mean it's only 9:30 and I'm already done with my first load, so I don't think they plan on having me go out more than once or twice today, so I should be fine. Yeah, pretty easy place to deliver to. I didn't record much of it because it's pretty boring. I got about 30-minute drive and then pick the next load up and head back out. Same thing all over again. Hopefully I don't got 3 loads today. That's gonna make for a long day. I never know. Most of the time I only have 2. So now this left turn over here, what I'm going to be turning is just horrible. One right up here. Usually this street isn't too busy, but I think this time of year, since it's, you know, you got the holidays, it's just packed. But I mean, worst comes worst, I believe I can right turn here and there should be like a U-turn spot up the road, but usually I can make it through here, so we're gonna do that. Last trip for the day. Loading didn't go too bad. Boom. Let's see. 3 over that one. This one. This stuff is the most annoying. I got lucky though that I can load my truck and not have to put that on top of that stuff somehow. If I do that too many times. I'll probably try to get one down the center of those so I can hold these. I probably didn't need that much slack. Help hold those down. So they at least don't try and move. No, got the last one done. Time to head over to Black Bear and drop the one off I missed this morning. It's a pretty easy three drops. That one up here on the corner. This thing back up and fix my straps and then finish off the rest of these drops. Gotta figure out how I want to strap this. I'll have to put 2 right here like that. Hold this TCI and the peak pallets. Nice, missed that one. I'll probably just put one more over and roll the rest of these up. Alright, now we get out of this place and deliver that one pallet and then all the rest of that TCI on the back. And those things They're easy, but just tedious. I don't mind them, but when you got, I've never had this many in one load, so it's just pain in the butt. Sometimes those weaves between cars are way tighter. So we got lucky today. That wasn't too bad going through there. Usually it's just terribly packed. Sometimes I take a little extra wider turn than I need to, but for me personally as a driver, I'd rather take up more space than I need than less, because then you end up, you know, hitting something. So that's how I do things. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just got a 25-minute drive, and I'll drop off this black bear, and we'll be golden. So why is it always trucks, small trucks pulling these little trailers that always drive like 10 under the speed limit? It's always them every single time. Like, we got traffic building up behind me here. We're gonna come up to a traffic light that takes 10 years. It's like the worst possible place. I mean, it should be strapped down good enough to where you can drive at least the speed limit. Like, there's no reason not to be able to drive the speed limit. But I swear, it's these guys, or it's somebody hauling a bow, or it's always the same people. Like, what are you afraid of? And we actually have somebody on a wheelchair going down the street. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're gonna need more than a wheelchair doing that, man. Someone's gonna end up smoking you. Crazy people around here, dude. Like, where are you going on a wheelchair in the afternoon? But, like, yeah, these guys, like, come on, man. I mean, now we're at least going 5 under. So, I mean, I'm not, like, I'm not trying to be a complainer, but it's just so, it's just annoying when I gotta get stuff done and then people do stuff like this. But yeah, that's all for my rant, I guess. Catch you on one of these offloads, maybe. Rock on, keep on trucking, baby. Here we are, finally here at the Black Bear community. We gotta go all the way in the back here. Street wasn't too bad earlier. Hopefully it's still, you know, this happens sometimes, but we usually can get through them. Get up here, about right there. Watch that trailer. We're good. I hate how people park so close together like that. But this should be an easy drop. And then we got all that awesome TCI Gotta drop off up north. I'll probably just park on this side and then I'll go back up and swing around in that dirt lot again. Just park right here. Oh yeah, it's opened up in there. Just gotta hope we don't got somebody parked in front of the driveway, because people love to do that for some reason. Just park right here and get this pallet delivered. Alright. Just gotta pull those screen doors off and then get these out of the way. Set these back here for now. Right on top of there. Got 262. It should be on this side. A little bumpy. Box dips. Delivery done, and we just gotta deliver this stuff and those screen doors. First we gotta get these straps over, but then I'll go up there. I'll probably get out of the way, getting that dirt lot up there. Oh, better. Yeah, figure out where I'm going, and should be up north, I believe, is my next two stops. But I hate delivering these things, but It's easy, but just tedious. Yeah, rock on, keep on trucking, baby. I actually decided I'm gonna have my lunch. It's just some good old-fashioned Greek yogurt. Some pudding. And then my peanut butter jelly sandwich. And some crackers, like my own little Chex Mix, basically. I usually save that because I'm usually full by the time I finish all this. This is kind of just a dessert. Because why not? Sometimes I don't even eat this. Nice. And I'll just take these for my braces. Just throw them away. And then eat my sandwich. Sometimes I can just get it to sit right here, but I'll put those right in that. And then just stuff this back in there. For a drink, I usually just drink Mio. Just mix it in some water. Simple. I know how much water I'm getting in. Because when you're working in 93-degree weather, you gotta keep yourself hydrated. And not do that. But anyways, catch y'all when I hit the next stop. Rock on. Keep trucking, baby. That's usually how it goes in here. At least they're in the washout. It means they're done with whatever they're doing. Usually there's more cars than this. Not sure if we can squeeze through here or not. Rather not hike all this stuff. if I can park like right here. But yeah, usually this is way more packed, but I guess we got a little bit lucky today. Been getting lucky the last couple days. Let's get this stuff off here. Yeah, I'm just gonna break these and I'm gonna have to carry some of this stuff. Well, just got everything that goes here delivered. Talk about hard work, wow. There was no room to park anywhere, so I had to walk everything. And this stuff's heavy, so I had to walk at least a football field for each one of these. All I gotta do now is cinch these down, and then we'll head to the second from the last stop. I think I got my strap tightener right over there. I forgot to put it on there. We don't want to lose this thing. That would be that would suck. Yeah, I'm sure I can still figure out how to strap these down, but this thing saves a lot of work. That'll hold it. One more clip. That'll be right there. You don't want to damage the stuff. Those are part of the next delivery, I think. But well, just gotta get back in the AC here and head on over to the next one. We're almost done. Just got 2 more deliveries and we're golden. Gotta keep on trucking, baby. Let's do it. Here's one of those fun ones. I gotta wrap the truck around in this. I don't know what this guy's doing. Probably gonna jackknife, but I don't really have a choice. Alright, it's gonna drag it a little bit, but better than trying to back out of this place. I mean, I could have did the backup, but I'd rather not. It's one less problem to avoid. But we're good now. Alright, let's get this delivered and I'll be back at you. Alright. We have completed our second from last stop. Just got one more to go here on this street that isn't marked. And I gotta do a blindside back into that, which will be fun. At least I can get a recording of it. Alright, well, I'm gonna head there. Talk to you guys in just a minute. Rock on. Keep on trucking, baby. So here we gotta do blindside back. My least favorite, all from a main road. But we'll get it done. Be right up here. Turn on my four-ways. Usually people stop, but nobody seems to want to stop. It's typical. So we're going to build up a little bit of traffic here, but we really have no choice because there's no better way for me to get in here. We should be good right after this guy here. That trailer in. Straighten it out. Just like that, you guys. I wouldn't say I'm like a professional at doing blindside backings, but I'm good enough to get the job done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get as far down this street as I can here. Preferably down just across from that, just next to that dumpster if I can. There's that car there. Be careful with that stuff. Always gotta be checking both sides. But that's probably about as far as I'm gonna get, because a road like S is back. I can't. I would pull in, but there's nowhere for me to turn around back here, so I have to back into this. And the reason I don't do the regular driver's side back is because then I have to cross over traffic coming at me. And it just, to me, it feels more safe doing it this way, because then I can see the traffic coming at me, and the traffic behind me I can see. It's just easier to see all of it. So, and keep track of what's going on while I'm backing up at the same time. But that is why I do that. Only in this particular circumstance, like if I'm coming off like a main road, in my opinion, it's better to blindside back. But people do what they want to do. But I'm gonna deliver this. Keep on trucking, baby. Let's go. Cringe galore. Hey guys, this one's actually gonna be kind of easy because the house actually isn't back behind there, which that's the S road I was talking about. But I'm actually delivering there, which is a lot easier than I thought, because I was thinking it was going to be further back. I was completely wrong. But guess I'll be delivering this one. Anyways, but yeah, these things are a pain in the ass because they're so long, and sometimes they're like, There's like a ton of them. And if I could just, there we go. A ton of them bundled together. And it makes it super heavy. And then like, it's not so bad once you get it on your shoulder. You gotta like find the middle and balance it. But man, the weight on your shoulder hurts pretty bad. But this is all we're delivering here. We don't got any screen doors or anything. So it's pretty easy, which I'm kind of thankful for. I mean, I'd rather deliver this than anything else. But, I mean, that's basically it. Just gotta get a photo of it, proof of delivery kind of thing. That. Get that in there. And typically get the number on the front of the house as well. And there's nobody living here, so I'm assuming capturing the addresses isn't really a bad thing. It helps my logistics dude figure out where I dropped it at, so that way if something was typed in wrong or something on a computer along the way of the order being processed, they can see where it was delivered to. It's kind of like FedEx a little bit. I actually worked for FedEx for a while. Doing this, I'd much rather than FedEx personally. It's much easier work, easier on the body at least. I mean, there's some physical toll, but it's good to have some of that while I'm still young anyway. And I do plan on eventually shifting more towards driving only type jobs. And it's actually a long story as to why I started driving actually. But yeah, I guess it's a story for another day. But let's head back to the warehouse, get these pallets off this truck, and I think I'm done for the day. See you when I get there, baby. Keep on trucking, baby. We got it. Alright. So I had 2 more deliveries I had to make today that weren't too far out. Just added another extra hour on my day. But it's now 4:20 and I'm done heading home. Not too bad of a day. It would have been even better if I didn't have to do those last 2, but at least they were easy. I make this drive home and we'll be all set. Steaming in here. Thanks for watching, dudes. Keep killing it, keep trucking. Rock on. We're gonna cringe to the max, baby. Later.